GEM Government E-Marketplace.
In this video, I will show you how a buyer can draft a bill and recommend the order for payment if the payment mode is PFMS, that is Public Fund Management System. Now, first of all, after the generation of CRAC, buyer has to log in from his account with user ID and password. User ID, then password, and then login. Now, as you can see the screen of a buyer or the dashboard of a buyer here. To draft any bill, we have to click on Payments and then Create Bill. As you can see here, there are 3 bills pending. So we have to click on one of them. So I will click on Show Bill. Here I will click on Process Bill. Now as you can see here, this screen will come. And then you have to click on Save Draft Bill. As you can see here, the draft bill has been successfully saved as draft, and this bill has been sent to the DDO in his account, and he will send this bill to the PFMS for further payments. As once bill has been drafted by the buyer, this bill will be sent to the DDO's account. Now DDO has to log in from his account and click on Final Bill, and then that bill can be sent to the PFMS account itself, and DDO has to click on Push to PFMS, and that bill will be there in the PFMS system, and he can do the payments from there. And this is how a payment can be done if the payment mode is PFMS. Welcome. In this video, I will tell you how a paying authority officer will draft the bill after the generation of CRAC. This is in the case when the payment mode is internet banking. Now, first of all, paying authority officer has to log in from his user ID and password. User ID, then password, then login. Now, as you can see here, the screen of paying authority officer, you can find dashboard, market, bills, the order details, bid details, and the notifications. Now, paying authority officer has to go to bills, and here is a drop down list, and now he has to click on products. Now as you can see here, there are 2 bills pending, so we will click on the first one, Show Bill. Here as you can see is an option for process the bill, so we will click on Process Bill. Now this screen will come after clicking the Process Bill, and here you will find this Save Draft Bill, so we will click on this. Now here another screen will appear with all these details and Save Final Bill. We will click on this, and a new screen will appear here as like this, and here we have to e-sign PAO bill. Now we will click on e-sign PAO bill. Here this pop-up will be there asking for the OTP, which will be there in the registered mobile number of the paying authority officer. So we will enter the OTP here and click on e-sign. Once the OTP will get verified, you will find a screen like this. Here, the seller's name, the consignee name, and all the order details. Now you can find a liquidity damage portion where you can apply the liquidity damage if the seller has delivered the product after the timeline. And then you can click on Pay Now. And then you will find a screen like this. And this is the payment gateway for internet banking. And you can click on any of them and pay the seller for the order processed. And this is how a paying authority officer can process the bill and go to the payments if the payment mode is internet banking. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how a buyer or consignee can process the bill and do the payments if the payment mode is others. First of all, consignee has to log into his ID with his user ID and password. User ID, and password. Then login. As you can see here, this is the dashboard of a buyer. We will go to Orders and click on Products. Here, as you can see, this order has been processed completely. Item has been accepted. So we will click on Process Order. Here, as CRAC has been generated by the consignee. After this generation of CRAC, buyer has to log in from his account and go to Payments. As you can see here, there are 3 orders pending and payment confirmation is there. Recommended for payment is there. Invoice has been generated, so we will click on Process. Now, as you can see here, my payment mode is Other, Check, DD or NEFT, whatever it is. I can click on the same and enter all these details. That is invoice number, sanction amount, the sanction number, voucher number, token number, bill number, transaction number, the date, and all deductions type and payment remarks. As my payment mode is Other, I will click on Others and just enter all the details here. Sanction number, voucher number. If you know the voucher number, you can enter here. Otherwise, you can keep it blank or 00. Then token number. If you know that, enter the value. Otherwise, you can keep it 00. Bill number, transaction number. It is provided by the bank only, so you can put it here. The transaction date, when you have transacted the amount to the buyer seller, you can click it here. The amount paid. If there are any deduction or liquidity damages you want to put, you can put it here in these boxes, or you can add also from here. Now, if you want to give any remark for the payment, you can write them here and you can click on Submit. Now, as you can see here, for this contract number, payment has been done and it is confirmed by the buyer. So that's how a buyer can process the payment and consignee can process the payment if the payment mode is Others.
GEM Government E-Marketplace. Jai Hind.